y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a grocery haul. I have really rededicated to actual healthy carb with tons of fruits and vegetables. If you're new here, I have been Atkins Maintenance since 1998. It makes me feel my absolute very best, and I get tons of fruits and vegetables when I'm doing it right, and good protein. So I'm just going to jump right into this and we will do a grocery haul. Okay, first I got about 5 cans of green beans, and yeah, I like the green beans. It's just a real good, easy veggie to add. And I know they're not fresh, but I don't mind the canned. I got about 5 of those. Okay, next I got 3 mayonnaises, and I got the Dukes. I got this for coleslaw, I keep all the time, and chicken salad is my protein of choice lately. I'll put the recipe down below, but it's just good, easy protein for breakfast, snacks, dinners. I love the chicken salad. I got 2 bags of coleslaw, and I will make coleslaw with this and keep it in the fridge. It's kind of sweet and tangy. I'll put the recipe down below, and I also do egg roll in a bowl, where I just saute this and put hamburger meat and soy sauce, whatever I want on it. That egg roll in a bowl is just a real good, easy, quick dinner. Next, I got 2 chuck roasts, and I make 1 gluten-free and 1 regular for my family. I put cream of mushroom soup, a whole bag of carrots, potatoes, and it's just really good protein. I always have some left over, so it's good protein all week long. Okay, next I got a couple of Taco Bell taco mild sauces. What I do with these is I put chicken in a crock pot, pour this and taco seasoning over it. It is the best Mexican chicken. I got that recipe from Elle for a living. It is delicious. My whole family likes it. We'll just wrap it up in tortillas or make Mexican bowls with it. It's just another really good protein to have around. So that's real good. I got about 6 of these sweet kale superfood salads. And I will use about a half a bag of this, and I will put every veggie I can think of. Cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, anything I can think of. Thousand Island and some nutritional yeast. And these are just good, quick dinner anytime. I'm all about the easy. I got some butternut squash just for a little variety with my veggies. I haven't had this in forever. If anybody out there has a good butternut squash recipe, let me know and I'll try it. Then I got a bag of broccoli florets. I think I got 2 of these. I will chop this up and put it on my salads. And sometimes I'll also get a side of ranch and eat this with chicken salad. That's also very good. It's good to have around. Then I got this chopped cauliflower. I thought this would be so good on my salads. I'll just pour some of this on my salads for some good cauliflower. Okay, next I got 2 whole chickens. I'm about to put one on the stove right now, and I'll make chicken salad with it. And then I'll freeze one for my second week because I always shop for 2 weeks. So I'll have chicken salad going all the time. Then I got 3 bags of carrots. I'll use 2 of these over roast, and then I keep 1 of these in the fridge for salads and snacks. And my dogs love them. They're standing down there right now because they know I'm holding carrots. Do you want a carrot? Okay, then I also got Brussel Sprouts. Y'all, I honestly have never had Brussel Sprouts. I'll probably put them in my air fryer and just spice them up or in the oven, and I think they're supposed to be really good for you. Then I got 2 bags of spinach. A lot of mornings I'll do eggs scrambled and put spinach, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Or I will put a handful of this, about a half a cup of blueberries in water with a little bit of apple cider vinegar, like a very little bit, for a little bit of tang and a little bit of sweetener. A very low sugar smoothie with some good veggie. So yeah, that's what I'll do with the spinach. Okay, then I got Folgers Black Silk for in the morning. I usually do it in the pot, but if for some reason I'm in a hurry and I don't have coffee made, I'll do the Black Silk is really good. And then decaf, I depend heavily on decaf, so I don't eat dessert. And at night, I will do a decaf and a little bit of Cool Whip, and it's like a treat, and it keeps me off the sweets. I really depend on my decaf. Okay, next I got some Baconette's fried pork skins for a low carb, kind of spicy little treat. If I just need something salty and crunchy and I want a snack, I can grab some pork skins. I don't often do that, but my husband likes them too, so I got quite a few of those. Okay, then I got a bunch of tomatoes to put in eggs and salads. I go through a lot of tomatoes now. Okay, then I got some celery. I'm gonna put this over baked chicken, and I'm also going to use this for a snack to try to get more veggie and dip it in peanut butter for some good fat and some good veggie. Just another way to get veggie. Okay, then I got a bunch of blueberries. It's a good low sugar fruit. I can put this in a smoothie and it doesn't upset my blood sugar, or I'll have it with eggs. Just very delicious for more low sugar fruit. Okay, then I got a little wasabi. I'm going to be putting this into some mayonnaise and making like a kind of a horseradishy sauce. I think I got horseradish too. And eat this with my Eggroll in a bowl. One of you girls told me about that, said it's really, really good. I've done it with the horseradish. I'm gonna try it with the wasabi. I got Thousand Island, and this is my dressing of choice on my salads. And I like it for dipping sauce too, in various things. Then I got a bag of potatoes. Now, if you are low carb, potatoes may set you off. They do not me. I'll have a half a one. Sometimes I'll even have a whole one. And I do fine on potatoes. And I'm Atkins Maintenance. I usually go 50 to 100 carbs a day. So I'll put them in roasts, and sometimes I'll just bake them. Okay, then I got 2 cartons of eggs because I really, most mornings, will eat at least 1 egg. With all the veggies in it, it's just good protein that keeps me all day. I eat a lot of eggs. Then I've got about 6 pounds of hamburger meat. I always keep 2 pounds cooked and ready in the fridge. It makes every meal with hamburger fast food. So I always keep at least 2 pounds of hamburger for salads, wrapped in corn tortillas. It's just good to have around. Then I've got a bag of sweet potatoes. I'll put butter and sweetener and cinnamon, and it is just a nice treat. I will tell you, I am careful with these because these are so high carb. I don't know if they're any higher than potatoes, but I want to eat more of these. So I'll usually have a half, sometimes a whole, but usually a half. Then I've got about 3 of these chicken tenders, and I do one of 2 things with them. I make a cheesy chicken with these wisps that are just little cheese chips. 0 carb, delicious leftover. I'll put the recipe down below. I either do that or I do that Mexican chicken with the Taco Bell sauce and the taco seasoning. So I got about 3 of those. Okay, then I got a packet of ranch dressing seasoning. I make taco soup with this. I'm gonna put that recipe down below. I keep taco soup made all the time. It's great protein. It's got beans, it's got vegetables. So easy. So I got ranch for that. And then I got 2 big Cool Whips, and I always put at least 1 giant spoon in my coffee at night for a little treat. And sometimes I'll warm blackberries up, which I have back there in my freezer, and put sweetener in this, and it's like pie. It is delicious, and it keeps me out of dessert. So I do that a couple of times a week probably. I'm careful with it, or I'll start kind of getting a little bit bloated. Okay, then I did get horseradish, and I'm going to put this in the mayonnaise and have this with the Eggroll in a bowl. Delicious. Then I got a riced cauliflower. This is my favorite. This has the actual consistency of rice. I love it with Trader Joe's nutritional yeast over it. That's real high in a B vitamin. That's real calming and good for us. Delicious. Okay, then I literally got about 10 pounds of apples. I eat an apple every single day. Sometimes 2, and I'll either just put salt on it or dip it in peanut butter, or sometimes I'll put Splenda and cinnamon together and dip it in that. Sometimes I cook them. They're good in the air fryer. They're good on the stove. And I like Honey Crisp and Fuji, so I get both. Then I got a bag of peppers. I thought these would be good for snacks dipped in ranch or in eggs. I thought these would be good, and they look so healthy with all those colors. Okay, I also got 2 hot sausages, and I make a gluten-free 0 carb sausage ball that you cannot tell the difference. I'm going to put the recipe down below. Got it from my sister Rebecca. It is delicious. My whole family likes these, and I like to keep these around for breakfast on the side of eggs. Delicious. Okay, then I got an Almond Breeze almond coconut. Not real thrilled with this. This is unsweet, 40 calories, but this was a substitution. My favorite is straight coconut. You might love this, but my favorite is the coconut. But yeah, this will be good. This will be fun. Okay, then I got some onions because onions are supposed to be so good for you. I don't do a lot of onions, but I'll chop these up and put them in my roasts and eat them. They're supposed to be good for you. And then I got about 7 avocados. Mary Ellen is always telling me how good these are for you. So I'm going to have at least half of one of these a day. And my niece told me that she loves half of an avocado in her smoothies. I bet that makes them so rich and smooth and delicious. And also good with eggs and in salads and sliced up in taco soup. These will be great. I just have to remember they're there. Okay, then I got a crunchy peanut butter, good fat, holds me over all day. More often than not, I'm eating this with apples, but on a piece of gluten-free toast, like a fold over with coconut milk, surprisingly, that will hold me all day long. So I love my crunchy peanut butter. I got a couple of Folgers Classic Roast, and I love my coffee. I only have 1 cup of caffeinated in the morning, or it starts to make me jittery and nervous. Bad. And the rest of the day is decaf, but I love my 1 cup in the morning. And I didn't buy it in this grocery pickup, but in the morning I have Sweet and Low and Coffee Mate is what I drink in pretty much all my coffee, and sometimes I'll put some Bliss or a flavor just a little bit, but usually it's this. Okay, then I got a gluten-free taco seasoning. If you are gluten-free, taco seasoning is not. So I get gluten-free taco seasoning for my taco soup, and also for that Mexican chicken. I also get a cream of mushroom. I put this over my roast with a can of water, potatoes, and carrots. It's delicious. And then I got a big thing of ground cinnamon because I'm loving cinnamon, Splenda mixed together and dip apples in it. Either softened up in the air fryer or just plain apples. It is delicious. And then the last thing I got was my Aussie Volume, and I love my Aussie Volume. This is my absolute favorite shampoo and conditioner. I love it. Okay, and that is my grocery haul. And I'll leave more details about my diet down below and link some other diet videos. So if you're new here, you'll know, kind of more what I do. But anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.